Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to him, the next one, the sacred one, the fully enlightened one. 已经世尊，阿罗汉正等正觉者。So in the Dhammapada, verse number 19 and 20. So in this big book here is page 60. So we have different books, so different pages. So learning without practice is of no worth. So we study a lot, and then without really practice the Buddha teaching, so it's not really any worth. Okay, bahum pi che sakitang bhasamano na takaro hoti naro pamatto gopo wa gavo ganayang paresan na bhagava samanyasa hoti appampiche sahitang bhasamano dhammassa hoti anudhammachari radancha dosancha pahaya mohang samma pajjano suvimutta citto anupadiyano itava hurangva sa bhagava samanyasa hoti. So this is Pali, and the meaning here, though much he recite the secret text, but act not accordingly. That heedless man is like a cowherd who counts others kind. Is it kind? He has no share in the fruits of the holy life. Though little he recites the secret text, but acts in accordance with the teaching, forsaking lust, hatred, and ignorance, truly knowing with mind well free, clinging to none. Here and hereafter he share the fruits of the holy life. 第19，虽多读诵圣典，不识见释放意的人，比如牧者属他人的牛只，不入修行人的行列。虽少读诵圣典，遵守真理，去除贪欲、嗔恚、愚昧，具有正确智慧，心的解脱，不念今世来世，真入说门的行列。听得懂吗？这个如果你看了中文的，你会知道那意思。So English, you understand the meaning? Yeah, understand, huh? Yeah, this Buddha's Dhamma is not for study only. It's study, understanding, and then to practice. If there's only study without practicing, put into practice, then there is you get nothing actually, not much thing. Only the knowledge you have, but no fruition of the samana 行列。这个沙门的行列就是呢进入沙门的这个道路。So act not accordingly. The heedless man is like a cowherd. So it's just like a cowherd there who look after the cows of others and not belong to him. So he had nothing to share with whatever products from the cow. So he is every day counting the cow, how many cows today going to, coming back, how many like this. He have no share in the fruits of the holy life. Fruits of the holy life, that means first attainment, second attainment, the third attainment, and the fourth attainment, becoming arahant, free from suffering. So though little he recite the sacred text, So though you recite very little, but you act accordance with the teaching, forsaking and giving up lust, hatred, and ignorance, and truly knowing this is panya, or samma panyano, samma panyano. So here truly have this knowing, with mind well freed from, then he clinging to not here and hereafter. So no more clinging to here whatever in this life, and hereafter coming again to get what in future. So he shared the fruits of the holy life. So this is okay. What is the story behind it? Once there were two bhikkhus of noble family who were good friends. One of them had learned the Tripitaka, so down there, Tripitaka, the teachings of the Buddha, are collectively termed the Tipitaka. It consists of the three sections: Vinaya Pitaka, that means discipline, mainly dealing with rules and regulation for the discipline of the holy order. The second one, Sutta Pitaka, discourses mainly on conventional truth uttered by the Buddha on various occasions. What is this conventional? Conventional truth. There is one truth known as conventional truth, and another one is called ultimate truth. Yes. Ultimate truth, that means there is no I, no mine, no he, no she. But conventional, yes, there's a I, there's a mind, there's a what. So conventional 是世俗的这个是法，真实法。那么那个涅槃的法呢，没有我的这些。So conventional truth uttered by the Buddha on various occasions. So Sutta Pitaka is mostly very easy when you read it and understand. But then the third one, Abhidhamma Pitaka, ultimate truth, containing the profound morals, psychology of the Buddha's teaching. So Abhi actually is higher Dhamma, or deeper Dhamma. So, but sometimes people say that in the early time, when Buddha said only Dhamma and Vinaya. Have you heard about this? Early time,在早期的时候。
The Thai tradition doesn't recognize Abhidhamma.
So usually, those who practice, so they like to quote that the Buddha said at the beginning is only Dhamma and Vinaya. There's no such kind of thing as a Tripitaka.
So in the first Buddha's council, Abhidhamma was not recited?
No. The time was no Abhidhamma is, I think, put into it. So only come to the Asoka time, that means the third council. Third council, Abhidhamma.
How about Patana?
Patana is inside the Abhidhamma.
No wonder.
So this Abhidhamma has 7 books.
Because during the international Tipitaka chanting, the schedule, every breakfast they recited Patana. But then some group, they said they don't recite Patana, so they don't join the breakfast.
So you see, sometimes have this discipline, Vinaya section that the people not agree with each other. Sometimes because of the sutta section that the people say that this is a little work, so they don't take it to it. Yeah, and then also have this meditation also. The meditation also have this group of meditation and that group of meditation. So because of this divide the Sangha into groups. So here Tripitaka here, this is according after this the third council. The first council, just only the rehearsal of the 500 Arahant rehearsal. It means just rehearse whatever the Buddha teaching. Then the second time, because due to Vinaya issue, so then the two group of monks then they come together to agree with each other to say that is it this one Buddha allowed and not allowed, something like this.
That is
update.
100 years or how many years
Yes,
after the
about
first?
100 years late. Yeah.
The
So-
first council was after how many?
Only 3 months.
3 months after
The
the
Buddha
Buddhist
passed away.
Yes, yes.
Then the second one,
Second one
100.
about 100 years.
After the first council.
Yeah, 100 years. Yeah. And then the third one is during the Asoka time.
300 years.
Then later, this Tripitaka come into being.
which council was the one that was held at the Satapani caves?
The first one.
The first one,
Yes, the first one Saptapani cave.
Satapani caves. was
七叶窟啊
how many arahants?
500.
500.
500 arahant, including Ananda, Upali, and then Anuruddha, and then
Kasapa.
Kashyapa. Yeah, all the the two chief disciples no more. Who are they?
Oh,
Sariputta
Sariputta
and
Mahamoggala.
Mahamoggallana. Because every Buddha had these two disciples that passed away before Buddha passed away. It's mentioned like that.
That's why in some temples, especially for Worth, the first two chief disciples is Kasapa and Ananda.
Ananda.
Mm.
Because this one is because Buddha passed away, then these two become very important to lead the Sangha. Okay, so we just let you know that Abhidhamma, this section comes when in the third council. Then when it was written down in Sri Lanka, it's a fourth council.
Oh, not fifth.
No,
Oh.
the fourth council.
Oh,
After coming to Sri Lanka, so then it was
Where was the fifth?
fifth one is in
Burma?
Burma.
Oh.
And then later they had another very sixth council also.
In Burma too?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, just Abhidhamma Pitaka, ultimate truth containing the profound psychology of the Buddha's teaching. Okay, Tripitaka. One of them had learned the Tripitaka and was very proficient in reciting and preaching the sacred doctrine. So one is a very learned monk. He studied a lot and then he can remember, he can recite and he can preach. So he taught many other bhikkhus and became the instructor of 18 groups of bhikkhus. So 18 groups of bhikkhus, he's the teacher of these 18 groups of bhikkhus. The other bhikkhu, after striving diligently and ardently attained arahathood, together with extraordinary knowledge in the course of insight meditation. So another monk, maybe it's an older monk, so he actually go into the forest to practice diligently, and then later he became an arahant. And then with also extraordinary knowledge. So on one occasion, when the second bhikkhu came to pay homage to the Buddha at the Jetavana monastery, the two bhikkhus met. So they were actually good friends. So and then become monks. So they separate to each other, and one study, and the other one practice meditation a lot. So the second one came to want to pay homage to the Buddha during the Buddha was in this Jetavana monastery. So the two bhikkhu met when they come, not realizing that his friend had already become an arahant. The master of the Tripitaka looked down on him, thinking that the old bhikkhu knew very little of the sacred Dhamma. So sometimes monk also have this kind of mind. Sometimes think that I'm more knowledgeable and things like this. So he looked down on the other monk, not knowing that he's an arahant. So he decided to ask him some question on the Dhamma. So he wanted to test and then to show his knowledge. So the Buddha knew about his unkind intention, and he also knew that as a result of seeking to ridicule a noble disciple, the learned bhikkhu would have to suffer Yeah, if you look down on a holy man, and then say something bad about him, so you have to bear the consequences. So therefore, Buddha see this one, this monk with no good intention, when he asked the Dhamma to show his knowledge. So then, so out of compassion, the Buddha visited the two bhikkhus to prevent the learned bhikkhu from ridiculing his friend. The Buddha himself did the questioning. So then Buddha interfered, come in, and then Buddha himself asking the question instead of the learned monk. So he put questions on jhanas and maggas. Jhana, you know, in English, what usually people like to put in jhana. 如果用这个字 jhana， 中文用禅定，英文用什么
Zen.
Oh.
？Zen.
Entertainment? Is it?
Zen is but
No.
absorption. They use the word absorption.
Yeah.
Consumption.
Yeah, deep absorption.
Yeah.
First absorption, second absorption, third absorption. This is jhana. Magga means path. So jhana and maggas, higher achievement through meditation. To the master of the Tripitaka who could not answer them because he had not practiced what he had taught. Yeah, because a jhana thing is not, use a word that you can describe fully. Only through experience that you know. So therefore, he cannot answer what the Buddha put the question on jhana and also magga. The other bhikkhus, having practiced the Dhamma and having attained the Arahanthood, could answer all the questions. So of course, if you have attained, then you know what the Buddha asked about the jhana and then about this magga, the path. The path means path and the friction, path and the friction, and path and the friction. First path, first friction, second path, second friction, third path, third friction, and fourth path, fourth friction. 一道一果，二道二果，三道三果，四道四果。So the Buddha praised the one who had practiced and realized the Dhamma, but not a single word of praise was spoken for the learned scholar. So then, the one who can answer, because he's an Arahant, so Buddha praised him, but not a word of praise to this learned bhikkhu. So the resident disciple could not understand why the Buddha had words of praise for the old bhikkhu and not for their learned teacher. So if you are a disciple of someone who is very learned one, then of course then you say, oh, why not praise to my master? Because my master was, teacher of the how many groups of bhikkhu?
18.
18. Yeah, very learned and who can preach very well and can remember very well. So they could not understand why the Buddha not a praise for this their teacher. So the Buddha explained the matter to them, saying that the learned bhikkhu who knows a great deal but does not live in accordance with the Dhamma is like a cowherd. 就是一个看营的人。So who look after cows for wages. 如果你是看管的人叫做牛，所以你是呢得到薪水啊，薪酬啊。While the one who practices Dhamma is like the owner of who enjoys the 5 kinds of produce of the cows. What are the 5 kinds of produce here?
Of a cow,
Milk,
milk, cheese, meat,
Huh?
meat.
Meat.
They
Not
don't
counting.
eat meat at
They
that time.
they not counting meat, but ghee.
Ghee.
Oh, ghee.
Yeah, butter. And then because it can change into like yogurt and things like this. So each stages is different, has different name. So but not meats, huh? No meat here. It's only these 5 kinds of produce.
Because Texas is meat.
Yeah.
Even
Right.
those,
But from
those
this
days,
cow actually they
even those days, Bhante, they never slaughtered the cows for meat.
No.
for the Hindu
Because
for
they are Indians,
yeah,
no matter what, they
because
still
during the Buddhist time
They're
there were so
still-
many they are
still
Hindu.
holy,
yeah
Even until
so
today,
they don't
still
eat actually
Yes.
cow 他们没有吃牛肉的
Oh, it's
At Buddha's time?
yes
Oh,
Mm.
Nandi.
Yeah.
Huh?
Because Siva vehicle Nandi.
他们印度神的印度神有一个呢他有一只牛的所以他们印度教的人就没有后来就有回教嘛所以那个时候回教的人就有
One of the deities, isn't it? Is the
Siva.
Siva.
他们有吃猪肉
Nandi
因为有听到
vehicle
那个杀猪的嘛有杀猪有杀羊没有杀牛都是
可是他们有用牛皮啊。
牛皮是了，可能是不知道怎么样来的了。可是呢，他们 generally 是没有的，不 common。Okay, so 5 kinds of the produce of the cows. So thus, the scholar enjoy only the services rendered to him by his pupil, but not the benefit of the sainthood. So the scholar monk, the teacher, who only can enjoy what the student attending him, that services rendered to him, but not the benefit of the sainthood. The sainthood means your attainment. Attainment of first stage, second stage, third stage, or fourth stage. So the other bhikkhu, though he knows little and recite only a little of the Dhamma, having clearly comprehended the essence of it and having practiced it diligently, has eradicated craving, ill will, and ignorance. So, craving, ill will, and ignorance are 3 roots of evil. 三毒哦，贪嗔痴哦，它断掉了。如果一个修行有的人呢，他断贪嗔痴，他证一果、2果、3果。Because when you see a person who attained the first state, how many things that already eradicated away? If we say 10, how many eradicate away?
3,
3. Then the second stage,
5. Oh, no. Third stage 5.
3 eradicated and then reduce 2. And then the third stage, 5. And then the fourth stage, completely 10 eradicated away. So this 10 is actually called Dasa Sanyojana. 10个什么叫做10所 that bind you to the samsara. Yeah. The first stage, what are the 3 eradicated? 什么东西3个断掉了 Sakaya Ditti, Vicikicca, Silabbata, Paramasa. Sakaya Ditti 就是身见 I, mine. So we cut away this. Your personality, belief. And then the second, Vicikicca. Vicikicca means doubt. Doubt of what? Doubt of the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha. So the first stage of enlightenment here, full confidence in the Buddha, the Dhamma, Sangha. 如果是談到一個啦，你對 Buddha 別講有懷疑，個 Buddha 嘅 Dhamma 咧都冇懷疑，個 Sangha 都別懷疑。你講緊聽到講你講啦，會上你講。recently 就係 news 嘛。
China, yeah.
即係講會上先嚟講。So 如果講是Holy Sangha 是嚟講。So Buddha is fully enlightened, Dhamma. So really, you understand the Buddha Dhamma Sangha. Then you have full confidence, and then the third one,
Ritual.
rags and riches. So you won't believe in so many kinds of rags and riches, because in Hinduism and other, they perform a lot of rags and riches, 仪式。很多的那些的那个迷信仪式的东西，那你呢有正见呢，你就不会有相信这些仪式能够带给你什么解脱，尤其是讲解脱 ，because for liberation. There are some people believe that if you go to the Ganges River there for bathing, and then you become holy. And then when you die, you will be born in the heaven. Your sin already all washed. That's why what you say sometimes people, they go and then they say, sometimes called baptize. 没有看没有
净
洗净了洗了嘛，那么你就可以上天了。
Yeah, Ganges River is so polluted.
So Buddhism is your heart. If your mind is free from greed, hatred, delusion, then you are pure. Then you can go to a better world, and until finally you go attaining.
So
So,
this
first
first three,
stage.
this first three is the first stage. So
Yeah, it's the first stage. Once you attain the first stage, you cut away this tree, and then you have no more have chance to go to hell, animal realm, hungry ghosts, and asura world. So they get himself.
No animal.
Huh?
no,
No animal.
No animal either.
Animal.
Yeah, he mentioned animal.
Oh animal. Okay.
第二鬼出生道 So only human and the deva. So you are born. So maybe sometimes you may be due to not so good karma. You born as a human being, but you do not have all the good condition, but still as a human being. So then because of this attainment, you cut away the whatever this karma that you have done, that it won't be having any kind of effect anymore to you, that lower world. Then when you attain the second stage of enlightenment, what? Reduce of what two? Because the first three things already cut away. So reducing of what? Two more. Reduce. Not cut away, but reduce.
Anger.
Anger. And then greed.
Greed.
Your greed also reduce. Your anger also reduce, but not yet cut away.
I thought it's fear.
No.
Oh.
Fear only Arahant.
Oh.
Arahant only you fear complete, because fear, why? No, we have the eye still.
Ah.
Then the eye still will protect our life. So we have this kind of fear. So when Arahant has no more eye, so he is nothing to fear. So reduce of this greed and hatred. So 如果是自己咧，你会贪减一下，你会起哄减一下。
I would think that the first stage you would have reduced that already.
Already reduced,
But further reduce.
further reduce, but not completely cut
Not
away.
completely cut away. Oh.
Yes. Because when you become a first stage enlightenment, you see the Dhamma. So whatever in this world thing, you still have attachment,
Still have anger.
Attack. Still have anger, but not that anger will lead you to hell. That kind of anger, you get angry, and then you kill people, and then you fight with the people. Not so rough.
No wonder Bhante, when I come across somebody, someone will say, oh, this person has done so much practice, meditation, reached such high stage. Why still so much anger? No, I reduce, but still there.
So Bhante, in this paragraph it says that the other bhikkhu, though he knows a little and recite only a little. So to be a monk doesn't have to memorize or even know how to chant Tipitaka.
Oh, Tripitaka is later collection of so many things into it, but repetition a lot. So actually,
Because some monk doesn't even know how to read,
Yeah.
doesn't even know how to chant.
so the most important thing is know the Satipatthana, how to practice. If you are practicing monk, then you practice what? The Satipatthana.
So that is the most important.
And then the Noble Eightfold Path. You go on your daily life with the Noble Eightfold Path. There is a Sila, a Samadhi, and the Panya. And then the path there is also a meditation for the Satipatthana. So the Satipatthana is to contemplate on the five aggregates. So then you how to break through this five aggregate of clinging. 要制作的这个五蕴呢，then only you are free. Then other thing is extra thing. But you need a good teacher always to guide you. Because on this path, so up and down, you need Kalyanamita also to help you. That's why the monk had this condition living in the Sangha. Where the Sangha are all, the monk, they are practicing together in the monastery, in the temple. So helping each other. Though we make mistake, but then the other point to us, you make this mistake and things like that. Then we have to accept whatever that if we are doing something wrong. So therefore, when after the 3 months of the rain retreat, then we have the Pawarana Day. Pawarana Day means we invite the Sangha. So we say Sangham Bhante Pawareni Dittena va Sutena va Parisankaya va Vadantu mang Aismato Anukampang Upadaya Pasanto Padikarisami. So Bhante Sangha, if you have seen what you heard or you have suspect whatever that I have done wrong, please Sangha point out to me. So we open out ourselves for the Sangha to say to us if we have done anything, so in order to correct ourselves. If we don't invite, then Sangha usually sometimes the other monks don't want to say it to you. 是吗？你没有说呢？请师父你们告诉我，假如我有什么过错，那么其他人有时候他不要跟你讲。
So you must recite in Pali, and then the other monk has to understand Pali to understand that what you
Because
just said.
usually we learn the Pali and then we try to understand the Pali also. Because when we recite it very often, then we want to know what we are chanting. So then we come to know what the meaning like is.
So what the monk has recited, asking the Sangha to point out and inform you on what you have done wrong, if you've seen or something.
Yes.
This is for the more junior monks. What about the senior monks?
Yeah, the senior monk also asking
Each other?
Sangam also. Then he will say that that's
friends,
also friend.
Yeah.
If you have seen what I have done wrong, please point out to me. So he also have to open up, because you cannot say that I'm senior, you don't say to me anything.
Yeah.
There's
They
no
also
such
have-
thing. Lu là是老會時話買講了，lu個奧蘇啊，lu là是爬到啊，你冇掉啊，lu講啊，
驚講啦，要冇鬆咧。
係你唔講咯。
But usually if they have some question, they usually try to find more senior monk.
Usually this is very open, so all together in a group, so they do this. I mean the Sangha do this way.
Does it have to be more than 5?
Sangha during the time, yes, it's about 5
Oh.
5 months at least Sangha, and then more than 5 is okay, and more is okay.
Is this different from the Patimokkha?
No, this one is different. This is only special day for during the after this the ending of the Vasa.
Vasa.
Then that day no Patimokkha, only this something finish.
How about the first day of Vasa?
First
You
day of
chant
Vasa,
something.
actually it
I
is-
don't remember, but I'm familiar with the chant.
You mean the rain retreat first
Yeah,
day?
first day. Yeah.
Oh, we make determination.
Uh-huh.
After the Patimokkha, recitation, then we make the determination. Imasming vihare imam te masang wasang upemi.
Wasang, yeah.
Imasming vihare in this monastery. Imam te sang wasang. Te sang means 3. Wasang means 3 months. Wasang upemi. I will stay here. I determined to stay here for the 3 months rain retreat. So you make a determination that you will be staying here for the 3 months rain retreat. When you say stay here, you mean this building or you mean this compound. So usually we have the fencing here, so we mean this compound. That means wider lah. So if this monastery, that means if you mean this the temple only, then this house actually is this compound or compound here. So the 3 months. So When you make the determination, then you stay there. Only you are allowed to go out when it is necessary, important. That you can go out. For example, your father or mother sick, or your, devotees who are supporter. Then you want to visit him, and then to give Dhamma teaching, and then you can leave this place, make a determination before you go out for overnight. I say overnight. If one day inside, no need. That means you go in the morning and come back.
You can go for dana offering.
Then come back. It's no need to make this determination, but you need to stay overnight. Then only allow how many nights?
7.
7 days, I think 6 nights.
6 nights.
6 nights. So it actually how you count, count is by the sun rises, there's 1 day. 它不是算12点的，那么英文的我们是算12点过就是第2天了嘛。可是 in this Buddhist day is counting by the dawn. 这个早上的太阳起来就算1天了。The next day will be until the next dawn.
But if it is Alaska or Antarctica,
Then you have to put the time.
6 months nights.
Yeah. So in that very special case, then I think you
Use
have
the
to put the clock.
You use clock.
Because in India, so it's in tropical country, so they count in that way.
Yeah, during the Tipitaka chanting, some monks use the sun, some monks use the clock.
So it's sometimes place is different. So the time and thing like this also different. For example, also when we are flying, 在飞机上啊 I don't know time. Unless only when I drop to one place, then I know that time there. Otherwise, on top there is flying. So I just feel that if I need, I take. Otherwise, I don't have to count and see.
Yeah, so your meals will be according to whatever is served.
Yes, because because it is flying in a different
Time zone.
Yeah. Whether it's coming forward or backward.
Have you tried to fly Thai Airways to USA?
No.
No. They out of it. They don't serve you food.
So many hours they don't serve. Oh, good.
Yeah, because Thai tradition more.
They observe for the monks.
So I can only understand that when it is coming to Asia, then now it's in Thailand or in Malaysia, then take that local time. That is already past 12 or already before 12 and things like that. Otherwise, just flying, I cannot really to see the time. Like for example, if you are staying in the north or staying in the south of this, the globe, so the time zone is different. Maybe how many months is all daytime. So how are you going to see the time? So then you have to count.
Yeah, we have to find local Thai temple in Alaska and ask, how do you eat?
Then this question also may put into this Muslim also, because they see the moon.
Yeah.
Then how are they going to do the puasa?
Puasa.
这个穆斯林嘛也是有一个问题。
The breakfast here is 7:30 or 8 p.m.
Yeah, you said.
Because sometimes I do iftar buffet with Li Hun. We have to wait until 7:30 or 8 p.m. and they say Allahu Akbar, then we can grab the food.
Because different time, different season,
Yeah.
different time.
Yeah.
In Asia, it's earlier.
Usually 5:30, 6 p.m. Then
Yeah.
they breakfast, iftar. But here in Houston, it's longer. Yeah.
My hometown, Taiping, they put the siren.
Oh.
Then
Everybody
they all
else.
waiting there. Once the siren boom, they start eating.
Yeah, and also when you ask tomorrow what time is the buffet, they don't know. They wait for the moon.
So you see, the first stage, the second stage, the third stage. So the second stage will really reduce the greed and hatred. So then you are still subject to come back once returner. Once returner, return to where? Human world.
Human, I think, huh?
To human.
Not
Only one
Deva?
time. No.
Not considered, okay.
Yeah, come back to this world only once. And then the third stage, you completely eradicate away 5, that means including hate, hatred and delusion, hatred and
Greedy.
greed. Yeah. So then you are almost like a saint, because you can do meditation very well, and you have no more greed of any kind, and no more hatred also. So therefore, you are not subject to be born again in this sensual world, but only born in where?
Heaven.
One of the 5 places where we say Sukhawati, 有五境居天
So,
5.
Bhante, the Bodhisattva is not not Arahant. So what stage is he in?
Bodhisattva, because he is already Bodhisattva, so he will be born. Because he cannot attain first stage. Even if he attain first stage, then he has no more to, only 7 life for him. So he became, free. So he had to fulfill his parami.
So he's not even the first?
No, because he not having this ambition to become, to get this attainment. He want to become a Buddha. So he had to practice to fulfill all his 10 paramita, 20 paramita and 30 paramita, so that become a very great teacher. He is able to tame human and deva also. If you have no this such qualification, so you cannot tame deva, you cannot tame some very wild human.
Even
他是人
after,
天师嘛。
even after attaining or perfected the whatever paramitas, how many number of paramis,
Yeah, parami.
he has not even attained the first
No,
stage.
because he actually don't want to attain.
Oh.
Because once you attain the first one, then you are bound to go into the form to become an arahant. Then you have no more, going to become a Buddha. Because one, we say the arahant is no more also, no more be born again.
So it's different kind of vows, I suppose. The vow is to attain, to become a Buddha.
Yes,
So
sometimes
working
people,
towards becoming a Buddha, it's
Yes.
the paramis that you have to
yeah.
perfect.
So for example, Pachika Buddha, then he can enlighten himself and was not others. He can enlighten himself without a teacher.
So does the Pachika Buddha also try and
20
perfect all-
parameter.
Oh, 20 parameters.
Arahant need 10 fulfill of all the 10 parameter.
Ah.
Then Pachika Buddha need to fulfill 20 parameter. And then a Sama Sambuddha need to attain to perfect this 30 parameter according to commentary. But sometimes some people don't believe in this parameter. Malaysia 我们也有一些和尚，他们不相信这个波罗蜜的。
Not even the 10.
The 10 is the common, but they don't think of a 10, 20, 30, all these so many things.
Oh.
But like even after Vesandara and then he waited in the Tusita heaven. So there must be some kind of attainment or spiritual power to even choose where he wants to be born.
No, he actually he practiced all these paramita to fulfill his
Aditana.
his quality. Because a Sama Sambuddha quality, you have special quality that not share with the disciple arahant. That quality Special quality. Buddha have 10 special quality, and then Buddha have a 6 special quality, and so many things that not share with their disciple. Arahant. So therefore, we have to fulfill all this. Then only he can teach the deva also, can teach even the human very like Angulimala, this type. He can be able. Otherwise, you have no such qualification. So if you go to this Theravada, there's a book known as Nanchuan Pusata, one book. So it mentioned about this, all these things. How this Theravada also have this Bodhisattva. This Bodhisattva, what to practice, and then what get attained, and then so a Bodhisattva is the vow to become a Buddha, a Sambuddha. So Arahant is just want to release from this samsara, but do not have such a kind of ambition of savior. When you say savior, savior save the world. Okay, so then we have this first stage, second stage, and third stage. This kind. So the sainthood or perfection. We use the word perfection. Parami. Okay, so any question here? Maybe we can start one more. Well, this one is not this.
Oh, the chapter is finished.
Dhammapada Vagga.
Finish already.
This one is long.
Yeah, this one is long. So anything to ask? Otherwise we can stop here. Because the next chapter will be Dhammapada Vagga, heedfulness. Heedless die, heedful do not die. So it is samsara, birth and death. So samsara dukkha.
Yeah, the first stage of enlightenment sounds easy, but realistically it's not.
Yeah, actually it's how much development we have developed. If we have developed very much, then it is not to say that very hard for those who develop. So for those who are not so developed, then of course we have to struggle a lot. This is actually it make things difficult or not difficult, because development, our individual development, how much we have developed. So if we have much developed, and then this is not very difficult. For example, people sometimes, when they just practice meditation very easily, they say, oh, I can achieve this and achieve that. But then for some people say, oh, struggle very hard. 有没有一些人做的要死了，说这边痛那边痛，有一些的呢是不用的，你看我们很容易的就进入了长上。
But sometimes, is it really valid when some people said he or she achieved this and that? That doesn't really.
We don't care about individual people, but according to the Dhamma, say that is those who develop, then it's easy for them. So those the mind not developed, then it's very hard, because you have to struggle to break through this one. So therefore, we have this parami to fulfill that, to try to fulfill all the 10 paramita. 10 parami, dana parami, sila parami, nekama parami, satutam panya parami, panjamam virya parami, and then Chatam Kanti Parami, Satamang Satya Parami, Atamang Aditana Parami, Nawamang Metta Parami, Dasamang Upeka Parami, Usi Poromi, 持戒 Poromi. 第三呢
处理
处理波罗蜜。第四，智慧波罗蜜。第五，
精进，
Panya.
不是
Jatitam Panya。
Oh.
Then Panchama Viriya
Viriya.
就是
精进
精进波罗蜜。第六，康帝忍辱。第七，Satya
真实，
真实波罗蜜，真实。第八，阿迪他那决意，
他的
决意波罗蜜。
决心，
然后我们 Metta 就是那慈
Metta and Upeka.
心波罗蜜，那 Upeka 是叫
舍
舍波罗蜜。So Dasa Parami, this is the 10 quality that if we practice, then during our practice, we have this parami to overcome our problem.
So the 10 in English are
One is
Dana,
Dana means charity,
charity,
generosity.
generosity, sila,
morality,
morality. Tatiya Nekama means
处理
Renunciation.
renunciation. And then number 4,
the renunciation is not necessarily to disrobe. I mean, not to disrobe. I'm sorry,
To be
To give
monk.
out.
to give.
give out. That means it's whatever enjoyment what
Detach.
you are able to give. Yeah.
Detachment.
You know, just like if you go to the temple to observe the precept and things like that, you also a kind of a detachment.
Okay.
Yeah, not to cling so much to this.
Panya,
But Panya
Panya,
means wisdom.
wisdom,
And then Panchamaviriya means effort.
energy,
And then the Kanti.
tanti,
Patience.
forbearance.
Patience and forbearance.
Uh, For example, if you are doing meditation, you need a lot of patience. And then 7, Satya means truthful to yourself, truthful to others.
Yeah.
And then number 8, Adhitana means determination.
Determination.
Whatever you do, you need this quality of determination. Number 9,
Metta.
Metta, loving kindness. And
Upeka.
then Upeka means
Equanimity.
equanimity.
But why?
These 10 are good qualities.
Why the last birth of the Buddha and Jataka is always done? Vesantara Jataka is done.
Dana, no?
Yeah.
Dana.
And Sri Manga Sangabo
Oh.
is also done.
It seems like the first put in this first place, Dana is easy for everybody, thinking that the Dana Parami is the most common and the easier one. So, but come to the last, the highest, point
Mm-hmm.
to give out completely whatever that
You have.
you have is not easy. Vesantara Jataka that time. you
But
have-
it's maybe I'm just not there yet. It's just giving up your wife and kids.
you think that it's easy.
They
but,
also
you know,
human being. You cannot just give them out.
Yeah, for people, for us, we think in that way, but yes. So Dana is the last one that the Vesantara Jataka he give up whatever is people asking from him.
Yeah, the country, the money.
The son and daughter, and also the wife and the kingdom and so on. Okay, so today we up to here. So may all be well, happy and peaceful. So we share our merits. Etawata chamehi sampata punya sampata sabe deva sabe buddha sabe satta anumodantu sabba sampati siddhya idam me punyam asavakaya vahotu nibbanassa pacayo hotu. Sadhu.